flashlight on either, they could notice. Attention, incoming, 2 of them. I'll give you some cover from above.
Let's go check the back door, just in case. So, what do you think that was? Did that bitch actually start some shit? No idea, really. Maybe she had help. Them spies! They are looking for us. How can I fucking get There's some mighty spies there, my friend. Yeah, sure. And then they just walked in here all by themselves, did they? Come on, these people leaving cans and trash all over the place. Enemy contact!
There! He's there!
Right up, bullet!
It's on, covering you. Don't turn your flashlight on either, they could notice. Attention, incoming, 2 of them. I'll give you some cover from above.
Let's go check the back door, just in case. So, what do you think that was? Did that bitch actually start some shit? No idea, really. Maybe she had help. Them spies! They still keep looking for us. And that fucking team? There's some mighty spies there, my friend. Yeah, sure. Some strange noise over there. Where did they even find it to leave it here? Who could have dropped this?
Whoa. No
What
threat like
whatsoever. This could mean trouble. What just fell over there? Could be a hostile. Did anyone check the generators? Whose shift is it now? Why check them anyway? With a scope you can see them clearly from a tower. They spin if there's wind, they don't if there's none. What's the point in actually going there? Don't give me that, Grigori. The enemy strikes where you don't expect. It's an alert after all. That's true. Do you remember the time they had a shot at the second station? The northwest wasn't covered so well. You could hear signals from the outside. Nobody here. No skin off my bones, I guess. the excitement.
What's this? There's something at that crate. What's this?
It's on! Covering you!
Visual! Up there!
One down!
The enemy! There he is! In the grass!
Hold on,
And
Artyom!
these two!
Don't turn your flashlight on either, they could notice. Artyom, incoming, 2 of them. I'll give you some cover from above.
Let's go check the back door, just in case. So, what do you think that was? Did that bitch actually start some shit? No idea, really. Maybe she had help. Them spies, they still keep looking for us. An old hag and a fucking team? Those were some mighty spies there, my friend. Yeah, sure. And then they just walked in here all by themselves, did they? What the hell is that rattling noise? Hey, what's that? Nero's Whose shift is it now? Why check him anyway? With a scope, you can see them clearly from a tower. They spin if there's wind, and don't if there's none. Point in actions only. Don't give me that, Grigori. The enemy strikes where you don't expect. It's an alert, after all. That's true, I guess. Do you remember who? What was that?
Nothing again. I think there's someone near the fence. Gotta check it out. I hope it's nothing after all. Ah, it was here. This is the spot. Look, there's even tracks.
It's on! Covering you! Got one!
We have a man down!
Attention! The command center came under enemy attack.
Changing position, Artyom.
All unauthorized persons must be found upon immediately.
Artyom, the hangar is right
Personnel
there. We
movement
can
is
break through.
prohibited until further notice. Attention! The jamming system is coming back online.
We're inside. Now we have to find Yermak.
down with Seri and check the ravine.
Hostile! Over there! Hostile! What the hell?
They got you. They noticed you. Covering.
Jamming system is coming back online.
We're inside. You can take the mask off, Artyom. Now we have to find Yermak. Aha, the engine is here.
Go down with Seri and check the ravine.
Artyom, they got Yermak. We have to get closer.
They just had to attack now, these fuckers. Now I'll be stuck here for at least a week longer. It's been over a month already, and I feel like shit. I should see the doctor.
You should tell the Major. It might be time for your transfusion.
We have a contact!
Is somebody guarding Yermak?
Yes, sir. Mika's watching him. Captain, sir. If I may have permission to speak.
They noticed you. Covering.
He's here, all right.
We got the man down! We're taking losses!
Report your situation. Over. Group 3, report.
Go down with Seri and check the ravine.
Yes, sir.
Artyom, they got Yermak. We have to get closer. If you get closer, I'll distract them while you rescue the old man.
Is
They
somebody
just had to attack now, these fuckers. Now I'll be stuck here for at least a week longer. It's been over a month already, and I feel like shit. I should see the doctor.
You should tell the Major. It might be time for your transfusion.
Transfusion my ass. That's for the officers. We only get iodine.
We'll get some then. Imagine you're at sea, eating oysters.
What, see? I've only... What, see? I've only ever been to Moscow River, in Strogino when I was 3. There was so much sand.
Come on, these... Down there. What's that rattling sound? Hey, what's going on? What's that noise? Better check it out.
Come on, these people leaving cans and trash all over the place.
He's certainly motivated. I'm telling you, there was a noise from behind the gate.
There's nobody out there, that's for sure. It's the outside gate, so it could only be watchmen.
What if it's the attackers?
Well, then those watchmen just had a nice meal and we don't have to worry.
Well, if you say so. Still, this is...
This is nice. But we don't suddenly come up with some other shit from the just like lucky we posted here. There's no one inside of this too late now.
There, at those barrels. Can you confirm contact?
Hey! I see him! There! See the bastard!
Go down Rossetti and check the ravine. Yes, sir.
Artyom, they got your neck. We have to get closer. If you get closer, I'll distract them while you rescue the old man.
I'm telling you, there was a noise from behind the gate. There's nobody out there, that's for sure. It's the outside gate, so it could only be watchmen. What if it's the attackers? Well, then those watchmen...
Did something fall down there?
Yes, sir. Mika's watching him. Captain, sir. If I may have permission to speak...
Short. Can't exactly leave it alone.
He's one shady character. What was he doing in the train?
Okay, steady. Steady as it goes.
See the barrels. What's there?
Yup!
They noticed.
Go down Rossetti and check the ravine. Yes, sir.
Artyom, they got your neck. We have to get closer.
It's already a mistake.
If you get closer, I'll distract them while you rescue the old man. Artyom, try going down that ladder ahead.
I'm telling you,
Just be
there was a
careful.
noise from behind the gate. There's nobody out there, that's for sure. It's the outside gate, so it could only be watchmen. What if it's the attackers?
See the barrels. What's there?
Yes, sir. Mika's Captain, sir. If I may have permission to speak... This gentleman is one shady character.
This sucks. It was a challenge for anything, but this time I just had to demand a different post.
That's great. He's been acting way too suspicious lately.
You!
Behind the crates!
They noticed you. Covering.
Go down Rossetti and check the ravine. Yes, sir.
Artyom, they got your neck. We have to get closer. If you get closer, I'll distract them while you rescue the old man.
I'm telling you, there was a noise from behind the gate. There's nobody out there, that's for sure. It's the outside gate, so it could only be watchmen. What if it's the attackers? Well, then...
Possible contact at the barrels.
Yes, sir. Mika's watching him. Captain, sir.
Where the hell are we supposed to guard the place if there's heaps of trash all over it?
He's one shady character. What was he doing in the train? We'll find out. First, we handle the attacker. We take time. That's great. He's been acting way
Hey!
too suspicious lately.
What's the matter with you? You think this is funny? Let me tell you, it is not. Wait till the commander hears of this. I hope it's nothing after all. What could be behind that pillar? You're not fooling anyone with that cat. I see the bastard!
on with Eric and check the ravine. Yes, sir.
Artyom, they got Yermak. We have to get closer.
Look at that pillar! There! What's behind it?
Closer, I'll distract them while you rescue the old man. Artyom, try going down that ladder ahead. Just be careful.
Is somebody guarding Yermak? Yes, sir.
Okay, steady. Steady as it goes.
Captain, sir. If I may have permission to speak, this Yermak is one shady character. What is he doing at the train?
It seems like it was here. I mean, I'm sure.
Find out.
But
First,
not
we handle
anymore.
the attackers, and then we take time talking to him.
Ah, that's great. He's been acting way too suspicious.
He's hiding behind that pillar!
They noticed you. Cover
Where
it.
is he? I see him there!
Go down with Eric and check the ravine. Yes, sir.
Artyom, they got Yermak. We have to get closer. If you get closer, I'll distract them while you rescue the old man.
I'm telling you, there was a noise from behind the gate.
There's nobody out there, that's for sure. It's the outside gate, so it could only be watchmen.
What if it's the attackers?
Well, then those watchmen just had a nice meal and we don't have to worry.
If you say so.
See the barrels. What's there?
Yermak? Yes, sir. Mika is watching you. Captain, sir.
Kolya! I see the barrels!
They noticed you. Covering.
Go down with Eric and check the ravine. Yes, sir.
Artyom, they got Yermak. We have to get closer. If you get closer, I'll distract them while you rescue the old man.
I'm telling you, there was a noise from behind the gate.
There's nobody out there, that's for sure. It's the outside gate, so it could only be watchmen.
What if it's the attackers?
Well, then those watchmen just had a nice meal and we don't have to worry.
Did something fall down there?
Yermak? Yes, sir. Mika is watching you. Captain, sir. If I may have permission to speak, this Yermak is one
You're going down!
Go down with Eric and check the ravine. Yes, sir.
Artyom, they got Yermak. We have to get closer. If you get closer, I'll distract them while you rescue the old man.
I'm telling you, there was a noise from behind the gate.
There's nobody out there, that's for sure. It's the outside gate, so it could only be watchmen.
What if it's the attackers?
Well, then those watchmen just had a nice meal and we don't have to worry.
If you say so. Still, this is suspicious. You do your thing.
What was that rattling noise? Let's see. What's this? Huh? I see him there! Everybody!
Go Go down with Seri and check the ravine. Yes, sir.
Artyom, they got Yermak. We have to get closer. If you get closer, I'll distract them while you rescue the old man. Artyom, try going down that ladder ahead.
I'm telling you, there was a noise from behind the gate.
There's nobody out there, that's for sure. It's the outside gate, so it could only be watchmen.
What if it's the attackers?
Well, then those watchmen just had a nice meal and we don't have to worry.
Did something fall down there?
Yes, sir. Mika's watching.
See the barrels. What's there?
Captain, sir. If I may have permission to speak, this Yermak is one shady character. What does he do on the train? He's only setting off tomorrow.
Gotta check it out.
We'll find out.
How the hell are we supposed to guard the place if there's heaps of trash all over?
He's been acting way too suspicious.
Oh yeah? Did you find anything? Hey, what's the matter with you? Hold on, I'm coming to help. I'll check this, just in case. It's probably just a rat. Toya! I think there's someone near the...
They noticed you, covering.
What's that killer? He's hiding behind it!
The enemy was in that passage. See that pillar? What's there? Just show yourself for a second. Finding hostile people. We need to neutralize the nation.
What's that pillar? He's hiding behind it!
Hey! It's a Turkish! Take it, cover!
Search this place, people!
The guards won't let us get away. We have to do something about them first.
Find you soon.
Young man, the place is crawling with guards. They must be dealt with.
You'd better come out now! Just peek out now. Search this place, people! You'd better come out now!
We got him down! Reload! We're taking losses!
Nothing to fear. He's alone, he's scared, he's weak.
I see him! He's behind the crane!
What's the matter? Why are you lying down? I think there's some...
Hold on with Eric and check the ravine. Yes, sir.
Artyom, they got Yermak. We have to get closer. If you get closer, I'll distract them while you rescue the old man.
I'm telling you, there was a noise from behind the gate.
There's nobody out there, that's for sure. It's the outside gate, so it could only be watchmen.
What if it's the attackers?
Well, then those watchmen just had a nice meal and we don't...
See the barrels? What's there? You're in the army, you have a chance to die like a fool while making someone else rich.
If I may have permission to speak, this
There really was something here. Suspicious. Shut. Shut my lock. Stupid Ken.
That's great. He's been acting way too suspicious lately.
Hey! What is this?
They noticed you. Covering.
The enemy is hiding behind the crates over there. Hold on with Eric and check the ravine. Yes, sir.
Artyom, they got Yermak. We have to get closer.
Shit. I just want to get
If
as
you get
far away
closer,
from
I'll
this place as
distract them
possible.
while you rescue the old
It's a
man.
lost cause standing guards here.
I'm telling you, there was a noise from behind the gate.
There's nobody out there, that's for sure. It's the outside gate, so it could only be watchmen.
What if it's the attackers?
Well, then those watchmen just had a nice meal and we don't have to worry.
Why could that be? Near those barrels.
Yes, sir. Mika's watching you.
Where the hell are we supposed to guard the place if there's heaps of trash all over it?
Yermak is one shady character. What was he doing in the train? Somebody setting off tomorrow.
What's that? Kolya! What are you...
Hold on with Eric and check the ravine. Yes, sir.
Artyom, they got Yermak. We have to get closer. old man.
I'm telling you, there was a noise from behind the gate.
And save on
There's
wages.
nobody out there, that's for sure. It's the outside gate, so it could only be watchmen.
What if it's the attackers?
Well, then those watchmen just had a nice meal and we don't have to worry.
Well, if you say so. Still, this is suspicious. You do your thing and I'll just stay here, just in case.
Is somebody guarding the airlock? Yes, sir. Mika's
What was that rattling noise? Let's see.
Captain, sir. If I may have permission to speak, this German is one shady character in a place like this. What is he doing in Ukraine? It's only setting off tomorrow. We'll find out. First, we
Gotta follow the regulations. Check every suspicious activity.
He's been acting way too
It's
suspicious.
probably just a rat. Oh, there definitely was something here. I see the bastard!
Down there!
Go down with Seri and check the ravine. Yes, sir.
Artyom, they got Yermak. We have to get closer. If you get closer, I'll distract them while you rescue the old man.
I'm telling you, there was a noise from behind the gate.
There's nobody out there, that's for sure. It's the outside gate, so it could only be watchmen.
What if it's the attackers?
Well, then those watchmen just...
God, what the hell is that rattling noise?
Yes, sir. Mika's watching you. Captain, sir. If I may have permission to speak, this Yermak is one shady character. What does he do in Ukraine?
Gotta follow the regulations. Check every suspicious activity.
Hey, what could we need? Huh? There he is, people! Why are you down? Hey!
Go down with Seri and check the ravine. Yes, sir.
Artyom, they got Yermak. We have to get closer. If you get closer, I'll distract them while you
I'm
rescue the
telling
old
you,
man.
there was a noise from behind the gate.
There's nobody out there, that's for sure. It's the outside gate, so it could only be watchmen.
What if it's...
Did something fall down there?
Yes, sir.
Mika's watching. Stop. And we're supposed to guard it with our lives?
If I may have permission to speak, this Yermak is one shady character. What does he do in
Gotta
Ukraine?
follow the regulations. Check every suspicious activity. There definitely was something here. Where is it now? This place is a total dump. And we're supposed to guard it with our lives? Hate my life.
So nice not to expect a bullet or a knife in the back tonight. I hope we stay here for a long time.
There's nothing here.
Well, that's fine by me.
Just to see the barrels. What's there? Nothing. As you were, people. Fine by me.
T, redeploy to the generator room.
This is suspicious.
Looks like you're up for change. Let's wait till they walk
Does
off.
that mean you're going to ready the train for me?
What's the matter with you today? Why do you even want to do that now? You only had an outing planned for tomorrow, and it's bound to be cancelled now. Just stay put for now. We'll have to have a long talk later about breaking the rules.
Safe posting, no responsibilities. What else could a soldier wish for? Well, some drinks would be nice, I guess.
All clear. Artyom, get to Yermak.
Am I glad to see you here?
Are you all right?
I'm fine, thank you. All right. We don't have much time. They'll be back. I'll go to the engine. It should be ready now. You go up there and switch the turntable mechanism on. And please, be careful. We could easily have the whole base on us. Heads up! It's the enemy!
More guards! Get them!
I see the enemy! At the crate! Over there! There you go!
We could easily have the whole base on us. Heads up! It's the enemy!
More guards! Get them!
There he is! In the back! Should have got me! That passage over there! There he is, people! We have a man down! There he is! Behind the crates! Medic! Gonna take cover! This can't be...
We could easily have the whole base on us. Heads up! It's the enemy!
More guards! Get them!
I see him! Visual! Down there! He's in that passage. He was hiding down there. I think there's something. Get past. Oh. Someone. We have a man down!
Artyom, we need that turntable on. Artyom, we don't have all day.
Alert! All groups, to the hangar!
I see him!
They're stealing the fucking train! Counter generator! Do it now!
Don't let go, Artyom! That was intense. Are you okay?
Hey, there's a manual drive on the platform. It's hard to
Artyom!
turn. It's just a little...
I see the enemy!
More guards! Get them!
Man down!
Help me out here, Artyom! Let's do this together! Just a little... Yes! Run!
Kill them!
Artyom, come on! Yes!
Come here, quick!
You're going to run the gate!
I need your help here! You should put the masks on. The seals might be damaged.
We did it! Yeah!
Base, we apprehended the engineer with 2 accomplices. Over.
Roger that, base. Over. Alright, shoot these 2. And as for the engineer...
What do you mean, shoot these 2?
Don't you dare give me lip, soldier!
There, the Colonel will give you a piece of his mind now. Colonel, sir, we have a situation here.
Anna!
Dad! Guys! It's us! Help us!
What the hell?
Artyom! What are you doing here? Talk about surprise.
Colonel, it will mean court-martial for all of you.
Alright, everyone, shut up! I can't believe this. Just can't. Shit!
So this is true? You are working for them? The bastards shot Artyom!
Be quiet!
They...
How did you end up here? It doesn't matter. You have no idea what you just stuck your heads in. We've no moves left. Hansa can't take this lying down.
No shit,
the Watchers
Sherlock.
won't let them.
No, I won't be quiet! What is this jammer for? Why are they hiding the fact that Moscow didn't survive alone? There,
What is
in the
Anna
ravine,
talking about,
there are
sir? It's
people
one of his
from
own
other
people.
cities, dead! All of
Everyone
them,
shut
women,
up!
children!
I'll tell you all later. Everything. Gramps, what's going on out there? Down this road?
The road is fine, at least until 100 click mark.
Is there a safe place to stop nearby?
Of course. We have to make haste though. They called the cruiser.
Alright, gentlemen. Artyom and Anna have just made a huge mess, and I can't go back to Moscow now. The wartime legislation dictates they be killed. In any case, I have to get them out of town until it all blows over. But you all should stay. Hear me, Major? My people are in no way related to
It's not my
this
call, and you know it.
misunderstanding.
Well, I'll
Gotcha.
fight for the guys no matter what. Of course. Artyom, Anna, they are with
The
us.
order leaves no one behind.
Alright, Spartans. Throw these overboard and full steam ahead.
Come with me, Artyom. Let's catch some air.
I'm so glad the boys supported us. It looks like my father didn't say a word to them about this either. We spent 20 years in Metro, thinking the rest of the world was burnt to a crisp in the war. But they just circled Moscow with those jammers, and we were none the wiser. How perfect of them! While you were getting irradiated on the surface, my father just kept lying! Lying to you, to me, to everyone! The whole fucking world! And not even batting an eye!
Stop the engine immediately and come out with your hands above your head. That was just a warning. If you do not comply, we will shoot to kill.
Fuck me, that's some armor. And look at all the machine guns.
Happy now? Is this what you were hoping
How is
for?
this his fault? You knew everything and never said shit!
Shit!
Stop the engine immediately.
Oh, fuck! Are you okay? Yeah, just a scratch.
Okay, we are stopping. But I must warn you, our brakes are not in great condition. Yermak, start slowing down. Let them think we are surrendering.
Finally some good sense. Now, keep braking to a stop.
Well, grenades will barely scratch their paint, so...
How about from the inside?
Not enough explosives. Unless we put everything we have in their firebox. Please, let me do it, Colonel, sir.
I will be appointing the volunteers here. Artyom will do it.
Why Artyom?
Because he started to talk, and he better do something about it. Artyom, leap over as soon as we slow down. I will distract him in the meantime.
Plastic explosion.
The rear will give you cover if needed.
Cut this shit, Miller. There's nowhere to go. You've never been out here. We have.
We weren't going to go far, just out of town for it until the excitement quiets down. And you just opened fire. Will you let us go if we stop?
I have to detain you and bring you back to face trial. You do understand the charges you're facing, right? Desertion, treason.
Are you fucking kidding me? Me? A traitor?
You tell me, where are you taking that train, huh? On a simple joyride? No, I see only one answer. You've been spot and you're running back to your masters.
So the verdict has already been passed. We won't even see a trial.
Cut that shit out. What are you carrying, man? Defense plans? You want to buy yourself a seaside retirement without life, you damn cripple?
Plans? Treason? We have served you people without question for years. We have spilled our blood for the cause.
You sold out. They destroyed us and you?
I have been a soldier my whole life. I have dedicated my life to my people, my country. I'll be damned if I give it to parasites like you.
There's nothing around.
Damn, you are green. There are lots of things around. We are just not.
What was that?
It's them! They're here!
Eric?
Heads up! Enemy on the top!
Of ours that are trying to escape Moscow.
I'm here! What the flag? Hit the flag! Stop, you asshole! You motherfucker! Now you've done it! You, your lackey, your daughter, you will all be treated not like the others, but like rabid dogs! And boys, for each of you, I'm shooting you!
So we are after them. Are they mad? Escape? Where to? There's nothing around. Damn, you are great. There are lots of things around we are just not supposed to know. But those ass clowns seem to know enough. For real? Damn. Here. When you've been around for even half as long as I have, you get to see stuff. Oh, it's all secrets, sure.
Easy! We are slowing down, but the brakes on this thing are busted. Don't sweat it, Colonel. My people will help you handle it.
On my mark! On the count of 3!
Gerber, get ready to hit the brakes.
1, 2,
Wait.
3!
Now!
Take this!
Artyom, keep going.
We're getting closer. Units are made and ready. Units are made. Attention.
Hands up, Colonel Miller. Easy! We are slowing down, but the brakes on this thing are busted. Don't sweat it, Colonel. My people will help you handle it.
On my mark! On the count of 3! Here!
Heads up! Enemy on the plane! What the brake! Hit the brake! Stop, you asshole! You motherfucker! Now you've done it! You, your lackey, your daughter, you will be treated not like the others, but like rabid dogs! A bullet for each of you! What the brake! Hit the brake! Stop, you asshole! Now you've done it! You, your lackey, your daughter, you will all be treated not like the others, but like rabid dogs! A bullet for each of your lucky, your daughters, you will all be treated not like deserters, but like rabid dogs! A bullet for each of you! I'm shooting you personally through your forehead, you damn cripple! Forget about me! No way! Farewell!
Come on! They're going to tell!
What the brake! Hit the brake! Stop, you asshole! Motherfucker! Now you've done it! You, your lucky, your daughters, you will all be treated not as deserters, but as rabid dogs! What the brake! Hit the brake! Stop, you asshole!
Hostile! Over there!
You motherfucker! Now you've done it! You, your lucky, your daughters, you will all be treated not like deserters, but like rabid dogs! A bullet for each of you! I'm shooting you personally through your forehead, you damn cripple! Forget about visible targets! Next quick, these out of the thing! Fire at will!
Come on! They're going to tear us to pieces!
What the brake! Hit the brake! Stop, you asshole! You motherfucker! Now you've done it! You, your lucky, your daughters, you will all be treated not like deserters, but like rabid dogs! A bullet for each of you! I'm shooting you personally through your forehead, you damn cripple! Forget about visible targets! Next quick, these out of the thing! Fire at will!
Come on! They're going to tear us to
What the brake! Hit the brake! Stop, you asshole! You motherfucker! Now you've done it! You, your lucky, your daughters, you will all be treated not like deserters, but like rabid dogs! A bullet for each of you! I'm shooting you personally through your forehead, you damn cripple! Forget about visible targets! Next quick, these out of the thing! Fire!
Come on! They're going to tear us to pieces!
We're taking losses!
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! I'm just a stalker. I'm not with him. They made me.
Take the bomb as close to the boiler as you can.
Artyom! Thank goodness you're okay!
Now we are not just traitors. We are honest-to-God enemy saboteurs.
We stopped 100 clicks from Moscow to check our Geiger counters. The thing is, they are all in the green, as if they're in a conspiracy. Still, this amazing piece of news doesn't really impress anyone that much. The guys are all confused as to what to do next. And I'm just waiting for answers. And hoping the commander, whom until recently I trusted implicitly, is going to be extremely persuasive in his reasoning.
Why the long faces?
We are at a crossroads, so to speak, where everybody can't help but wonder. What next? Where do we go from here?
Yes, more or less what I expected from you. But you got the picture. So, is your counter functioning? Have you checked it?
Yes, it's all green. Double checked it. Stepan's in the green too. We don't need masks here.
So, they were telling the truth.
Who was telling the truth? Why won't you answer? Who are those people trying to kill us? Why would they shoot at you, the orders commander? Explain something at least. You owe us that.
Well, I might as well drop the bomb now. The war did not end.
What do you mean, did not end?
Let me finish. Most of our cities are destroyed. The rest of the country is probably under enemy occupation. To avoid new nuclear attacks against us, Command chose the only viable course of action: to play dead. To ensure radio silence, the SHIELD system was created. A network of radio jammers covering Moscow and suburbs. So that some radio enthusiasts wouldn't bring more bombs down on our heads by whining on air. And it's one of these jammers that got disabled by the hands of those present here.
Could you not have shared that before? Say, before Artyom took that radio outside and caught all that radiation?
No! I only got briefed half year ago. Under a strict, you talk, you die policy. And then had to tell my people we were securing a weather station.
Sir, with all due respect, if we can't go back, maybe we should advance and move on?
I have an idea, but... Artyom, rather than carrying on with this silent disapproval of yours, check the airwaves. We should be out of the jamming range by now, so give it your best try. Look for transmissions from the Ark. Do you understand now why we are traitors in the eyes of Command? We shut down a jamming station, shot up the guards, destroyed a patrol train, and ran away from Moscow. Who even needs a trial when the case is so clear? There's no way back now. Which means we have to continue moving forward.
Command, what are you talking about?
The Moscow Defense Command. Have you ever heard of the Invisible Watchers?
I have, but they're just an urban legend.
Not at all. They are Command.
Are you sure they care for more than just protecting their asses? You mentioned the Ark. What's that all about?
If Artyom finds their signal, you'll figure everything out. Otherwise, there is nothing to talk about.
Do you think finding that Ark of yours is going to fix everything?
I do not. But if you have a better idea, then go ahead.
Yes, I do. We have to find a good place for people from Moscow, like Artyom always wanted.
Giving them all to the enemy? A grand idea. I say, we solve our problems before moving on to saving all Moscow. All right? How is it going, Artyom? Found it yet?
There's a whole world out here. A world where we could live.
So far, we only know one thing for sure. Radiation levels are nominal. The air is breathable. But what about the rain?
So what? You can't even breathe in Moscow.
So, does anybody live out here? We don't know. How will they treat us? I don't know that either. What would they do if they found out there are survivors in Moscow? Again, I don't know. Keep looking, Artyom. There's got to be a signal.
But we do know we've been lied to. For 20 years, we've been lied to. We know they've been killing people.
Collateral damage is inevitable in operations of such scale and secrecy. Yes, people have died, but the bombs killed tens of millions. Yet we are alive. We stayed alive throughout those years.
Artyom almost got killed. Is he just collateral damage too?
Guess what? Yes! If you have to choose between the life of a single man, no matter how dear he is to you, and the lives of everybody else, all the dwellers of Metro, then there's nothing to think about. Are you looking for it, Artyom? Come on, do your best!
Would you say the same about me?
And about myself, too. I've spent my whole life protecting the people of Metro. Do you get it? My whole life. And I wouldn't hesitate for a second. I'm prepared to do anything to ensure Metro survives. Even though they'd shoot me on sight if I returned now. It doesn't matter. Too many lives are at stake. Too many lives have already been sacrificed to hesitate now. Too many.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to. But we have to make up our minds. How will things finish for all of us if we start out lying to each other and arguing? We need to be better.
You ask me how things will finish. Well, let me tell you. It all depends on Artyom now. If he finds the frequency, if they are alive. Found it yet, Artyom? Please, try! It must be there! Nothing yet, Artyom. This signal has got to be there. Look some more.
Do you reckon we might hear something from Kulagi?
This is the special restoration.
Wait a moment, what was that?
From the ARC project base. Everyone can hear me. Everyone's still loyal to the cause.
Listen, everyone.
Rally point location is code 1811-79. Area 18-5. I repeat.
Where was
Proceed
that
to the
number
rally point.
supposed to...
Rally point location is code
Got it.
1811-79.
The Yamantau Mountain. So the route from here should go like this. This is our goal.
So, is this what you had in mind?
Yes, this is it. The ARC project is a whole city underground. Enormous stores, machines, the best experts. It is the Commander General's HQ. All of the country's leaders are there. They have already started the restoration work. We will tell them that Moscow is alive. It wasn't all for nothing. Everything will change. Everything. Do you get it? A new life is starting for all the survivors of the war.
By the way, are there any single women in that place?
Great reaction. So I think the moment calls for... Bring it out, Dmitri.
Bring what out, Colonel? Sir?
That thing that's been sloshing about in your canteen. Do you think I'm deaf or what?
That. Just a moment. I thought my ears were deceiving me.
It's not a short trip to the Urals, so we should make ourselves comfortable, I guess. Let's name this bucket of bolts at the very least, eh?
It's about time.
Let's call her Anna and be done with it.
Nah, go to hell. Even better. Oh, come
How
on.
about Aurora? The Roman goddess of dawn and a cruiser of, you know what?
That's better.
Not bad. I like it.
Ah, beautiful name!
Sounds okay, but a cruiser of what?
Yeah, I'll tell you later.
Looks like it's decided. Let's drink to
Aurora! Hey, Artyom, let's take a look at that map.
All right, we had a round. That should be enough. Yermak, full steam ahead.
Aye. Full steam ahead!
Wow, that's some distance. I wonder how long it will take. How are you, Alyosha?
Oh, Anna. I was expecting an arrow from a cupid, but I got a bullet from an ugly motherfucker instead.
You sure you're okay? Because I know you.
Just so you know, scars attract the ladies.
And there's definitely a lot of those up ahead.
I don't need a lot, really. It's quality that matters.
Andrei Ivanovich, how long have you been working with those jammer people for?
About a year, I guess. At first, they got me to sign up by singing of my experience helping people. Told me about weather stations and mutant migration observers. I was proud to be helping.
Look, Artyom, you should at least get some of that fresh air. No mask. This is what you've always dreamed about. I'm sorry, I interrupted.
It's all right. Don't worry. There's not much left to tell. Then, about 2 months ago, they loaded a bunch of people onto my Aurora. The guards took them outside and came back alone. Told me they took the people to a nearby station, but I knew it had caved in years ago. A few days later, I was coming back from a run, stopped the train, went and found those people. Soon they understood I saw that ravine. Fed me the usual lies about the spies and whatnot.
Did you believe them?
Well, it sure seems safer to believe. But then, I just couldn't keep the charade up. Then the security officer told me straight. Whoever you speak to dies. The whole station dies with him if need be. So, that's how it went. But when I saw you, and then Artyom, I knew I wasn't alone anymore. You can't just keep these things in.
Now I understand why you helped us back then. Thank you.
Don't mention it. God willing, it won't end up being done in vain.
Yes. Have you ever taken a train beyond city borders?
No. Didn't get a chance to go. I used to be a metro train engineer. I worked on the ring line. What a bore that was.
Hello there, Artyom. It seems to me, whether it was intended or not, that our colonel now has a goal to strive for because of you. We all remember the way you fought back in D6, so no matter what lies ahead, we're with you.
Well, hello there, Tom. You people could have called me out there to drink to Aurora. I still think Beelzebub was a better name.
Going round and round all day, round and round, and no real distance either. It just...
So, dear Moses, can you feel how sweet the air is without a mask? Or not just sweet, so many shades of taste it has. A weird feeling, eh, my friend? I remember you telling me how you took your mask off at Opastonkin Odar.
So I kept dreaming about how it would be to get from here to Metro and work on a real railroad. They travel around Russia, not to run in circles like a rat in a maze.
What
My wife wouldn't let me. We had kids.
So, how did you like that fresh air? Out of this world, isn't it? I thought I'd ask Yermak about where we're headed next. I'm sorry I interrupted.
It's all right. Don't worry. There's not much left to tell. When I start going on about the railroad, about my dream, she'd stop sleeping with me for months in protest. Yes. But when Moscow got hit, my Tatiana and the little Sashenka were at home. I was working that day. Irishka was waiting for me in the metro, returning from cram school. So we survived together that day. But in the end, I lost her too. TP. You know how it goes. So, I'm driving here and talking to Tatiana in my head. See, I say, you couldn't stop me for good after all. Here I am, on a real railroad. A real engineer. Tanyusha. I'm sorry I got so emotional there.
Oh, it's my fault. I'm really sorry. And thank you for telling me.
Hey, RTO. Is there any music on here?